It is that time of year once again where I have become, I'm ashamed of myself. I have some issues, and I don't know if you saw I made a video last Christmas about my overspending and overbuying for my child because I only have one. Why do I only have one? That's God's doing. Like, I've not been on birth control since I was in my 20s. I didn't have my child till I was like in my mid 30s. Like, that's just, we only have one. And we're not like a planning family. It's like whatever happens, happens. But I think, my business has some debt. My husband and I don't have any personal consumer debt right now. We have like the mortgage and some retirement stuff, and we're planning. We opened 2 new businesses last year, so we have that kind of stuff going, but we don't have like a huge amount of bills, and I tend to overspend on my child a lot. And when you only have one, it's different. Because I noticed, like, if I have all 3 of my sister's kids and I'm like, oh my gosh, that's going to be $18, you know? Like, if we go to the gas station and they all want something, they want, like, a snack and a drink, that's, you know how that is. The bag, it's like, all of a sudden you're like $5, $6 a child, right? So, oops, sorry. When you have one, it's like, oh, that's $1. Oh, it's $3. Like, it's just like, I mean, it all adds up. It's not money I don't have. It's coming out of my, like, little miscellaneous fund for the week. But I don't say no very often just because I don't really have a reason to say no. Does that make sense? Like, you know, when I have all 3 of them, or sometimes 4 or 5 of them, and you go to the store or whatever, it's like, oh, that's too expensive. But when you only have one, I think it just, the financial impact of it isn't there, like, for some of my overspending. And I don't shop very often. I'm pretty much like a homebody. I think I leave the village maybe once a week. And so if we go somewhere, it's like our fresh market here for grocery shopping, and maybe she wants cookies. It's like from the bakery, so it's like $1. Or if we go to Walmart, she'll ask me for one of those little, oh gosh, what are those things she likes? Those little Kinder eggs, which are like $1.25. Or a lot of times she hits me up first, those little Beanie Babies things, or what, I forget, with Beanie Boos or whatever they are. And they're like $3 to $6. And I say, okay. And I get why my husband gets pissed off, because the house is full of Beanie Boos and Beanie Babies and whatever the hell they're called. But at Christmas time, it's really hard for me. And I overspend on her and buy her crap. I mean, I have stuff, like, we bought her a trampoline 2 years ago that's still in the box. Like, she just has no desire to play with it. We have the giant trampoline outside now. She doesn't want to play with that one either. You know, and I just buy all this stuff, and I don't, I really, so here was the goal this Christmas when buying her presents. She only had like 4 or 5 things on her Christmas list, and they weren't crazy, you know. So she wanted an iPhone, which I really had planned on getting her one anyway, because she's in a lot of activities after school, and a lot of times they get canceled or whatever. And I mean, right now is kind of slow, but in the spring, she's going to have something 4 out of the 5 days a week. And that's her choice. She chooses to be in those activities. You know, like, I enroll, and every year I try to introduce her to something different that she's not been in before. So I'll be like, oh, try it. If you don't like it, quit. Like this year I put her in hip hop dance. She did not enjoy that at all. She went for like 8 weeks out of the 9-month class, and she didn't want to do it anymore. And so after you're like trying to fight them to get in the car for the like 3 weeks, you're like, okay, we're done. So, you know, but I was able to get my money back for that. And then she's in cheer. She's got reading tutor. Like the reading tutor, you think that's school related, that's like her favorite thing to go to. And that's on Wednesday. She used to go twice a week. And she asked me if she could just go once a week because the other one was on Saturday mornings and she didn't want to get up. And I get that. But she was nice, but she's like, can I just not go on Saturday? Can I read some other time and not go? So fine. But back to my Christmas thing where I'm ashamed of myself, is it just seems like I feel like I don't buy enough. So like I keep buying, and then by the time Chad sees it, because I'm wrapping it all, he's like, holy crap, what did you do? And then, so this year she asked for, the number one thing on her list was an iPhone. And I got her that. Like the phone was free. We just pay for the service. It's $25 a month. We've got all those parental controls, whatever. The other big thing she wanted was a piano. My dad bought that. That was like $120. It was like a little electronic keyboard with a bench he got her. And it came with headphones and she connected to her tablet. It's really cute. And it's full size. So she's very excited about that. Then she wanted some more American Girl doll stuff. That was probably the most expensive part of her Christmas present. Because those American Girl dolls are like $120, $130 a piece after the shipping and the tax and everything. And then they had the kit where you like pick out a couple outfits and animals and that. So I think we probably have, I think the American Girl doll stuff was the most expensive, and all the American Girl doll stuff I got her was she had like 5 different little sets, like clothes or animals, and then the doll, which is $343. That was ridiculous. I think that was like my dumbest purchase of the year. I just don't get like the thing with American Girl. Well, I mean, it's cute and all, but it's like, I don't get it. But then again, when I was little, I was in the Cabbage Patch Kids, but they didn't have that much stuff. Like, we got the Cabbage Patch doll, but for the clothes and all that, my mom used to take us to craft shows, and the older ladies used to, I don't know, knit it or, but they don't do that so much anymore. It's all, I mean, the doll has a living room set with no living room. I don't get it. She's got a car. She's like 18 inches tall. Oh. But then I bought her, like, pajamas. Like, I get all her pajamas for the year at Christmas. So then I got her, like, 5 pairs of pajamas. And LOLs. She likes LOLs. I refuse to buy them any other time of year. I hate LOLs. Especially those ones with the pets that come with the cat, like the little kinetic sand. Where you get the cat and it comes like the litter box with the kinetic sand. A man who hated his wife invented that product. Like, I hate LOLs. Hate LOLs. Don't care for the X things, whatever they are. The ones that I don't mind of all the little hidden stuff that you can buy that you don't know what it is Walmart has them called 5 Surprise. And it's got 5 things. I want to say it's $5, but it's got 5 little balls, got 5 different compartments in it, and it comes with 5 different things. But Peyton usually gets, I think there's a girl and a boy, kind of like 2 different gender models of the 5 Surprise you can get. But it usually has like hair ties in it, little keychains she can put on her backpack. Like, it's still crap, but some of the crap is usable, which makes it a little bit not so crappy. I don't know. I have my mom guilt again about overspending. And I try to think, like, why do I do it? And at first I thought it was because of the whole perception of the amount of gifts under the tree when you only have one child versus when you have a big family, can you used to seeing all that space taken up? And it's not that. My guilt and my overbuying at Christmas comes from just having one child. And it's hard. Like when my sister and I were little, it was the 2 of us. We're 2 years apart, but we got a lot of games and stuff and that type of thing. And it just seems like everything I buy her, if I do buy her a game, she gets upset because she's like, who am I going to play this with? It's like, oh, you're not a kid, Mom. I want to play with kids, you know? So I try to get her stuff that she can do by herself that makes her happy. And that tends to be like my overspending thing, I think. Thinking. Or maybe not. I don't think about it because I only have the one. It's not like I'm trying to split my budget, you know? I usually allow $2,000 for Christmas cash, but as a rule, I get so many gift cards and kickbacks, and like for every gift card that I get, then I take that amount out of my Christmas budget and put it into savings or to something else. And when it comes to her, I go crazy. I don't mean to do it. But my husband says I'm making her a spoiled brat. What do you do? Like, I don't really have a reason to say no. I don't. Like, I have the $2. She did what she was supposed to do this week. I did what I was supposed to do this week. Like, she gets her little allowance. She saves some and tithes some and spends some. I don't know. Like, and I get it with kids with big families and that, when your kid asks for something, so you say no, because otherwise you're going to spend like $50 getting one for everybody. Like, I get that. But when you only have one kid, it doesn't work that way. You know, and when we were little, my parents said no, but my parents didn't have, like, when we were younger, like Peyton's age, my parents didn't have any money. They were starting a business, and God, that was crappy. Like, our Christmases were good when we were kids and we got stuff, but, like, having self-employed parents, oh, there's a giant squirrel with a mouthful of crap on the deck. He's probably going to go stuff it in my roof that he's ripping up little poop. Ugh. Anyway, like, I don't know. And I have guilt from being self-employed. I know I have that. Especially during the holiday season when all my employees, like, they're gone. And so I'm filling in and doing the work of maybe 2 or 3 people during this week. I don't know. Like, something's got to change and something's got to give. So I have to work on that. Like, next year, I have to be more, I don't know, budget centered. But I didn't, like, overspend. Like, it was money I had set aside. So I don't know where the happy medium is for this. And my husband must have, like, not got what he wanted for Christmas as a child a lot. Because he's like, did you usually get what you wanted for Christmas? I'm like, I don't know. Like, I usually had one wishy type thing, you know, like if I wanted, we're talking like early 80s, and Barbie stuff was really big. I wanted a Barbie van and a Barbie house and that, and usually those type of gifts were gifts that Sarah and I got together. But I always had like one gift that I usually really wanted that, yeah, Santa brought it. He didn't have that growing up. I think that's kind of sad. I don't know what he got for Christmas. This has been like socks and underwear, which we got that too, but we did get some toys. Which is funny because, like, when we were little, my mom bought us toys for Christmas, but she doesn't buy the grandkids toys for Christmas. It's always something they need, like, and that they don't want. So this year it was nice because my dad wanted to buy Peyton the piano. That is what she wanted. I already had purchased it and he bought it off me, and that was done. And she was so happy to have it. But it's like when I did that type of arrangement and then my sister comes over with her kids and they got clothes, it's like, sorry guys, your mom should have bought something and sold it to grandpa. Oh, but that is my mom thing. I'm just having like mom Christmas spending guilt. And I don't feel guilty about myself doing it. It's the people around me. Maybe I need to get a new family. Just kidding. I'll talk to you later. Bye.